So the cat's out of the bag. The Chapter 5 trailer has indeed finally dropped with a release date of June 24. Was it 24? Yes, it was 24. I was going to make a video analyzing the new trailer frame by frame as soon as I possibly could, but turns out all of my friends and my next door neighbor and my uncle Cokesloth all did that literally 5 minutes after the announcement, and I doubt I have much to add, so instead I'm going to talk about Image Friend. What is Image Friend? This elusive, shadowy cat darkener haunting Deltarune like my credit score haunts my current living situation. I've been thinking for a while about what Image Friend could be, whether he's an object in the light world or not, and looking at the theories that other people have made about his possible connections to Sham and stuff like that. I got the idea for this though when my good friend Jestro on Discord brought up the possibility that he might be something from Asgore's house, which isn't a crazy idea considering, the field of pink and gold and all that. We were discussing why he's called Friend in the files and whether that's literally his name, and when my good friend Jestro on Discord brought up the Asgore thing, that immediately brought me back to this scene in Chapter 4 in the Holiday Manor when we're crawling around in the vents. We can spy on Asgore alone in this room, talking seemingly by himself, but he's addressing someone or something, and what does he address this other party as? Old friend. So I got to thinking, could it be possible that the title of Image Friend is referring to this? Is it possible that Asgore is talking to Friend in this scene? Well, I think it is, and it all connects back to the one, the only, the undisputed GOAT, Sham. The connections between these two just can't be ignored. Obviously, they're both cats, which wouldn't be that out of the ordinary if it wasn't for the numerous other connections, both having strong ties to the Shadow Crystals and the secret bosses and the Shadow Mantle, so I don't think that the cat thing is random at all. I think there has to be a reason for this. Other people have theorized that Sham might literally be Friend, or Friend is some split personality of Sham's or some kind of evil version of them, and I think there might be some truth to this. I mean, what exactly is Sham? They're a plushie, specifically this plushie found in the Chapter 1 unused classroom. We're not told anywhere why this plushie is here, where it came from, but there are clues elsewhere. In Azrael's room, we can see that he has a drawing of Sham on his computer. Sham is clearly connected strongly to Azrael and the Dreamer family in some way, so the conclusion many fans have come to is that Azrael, who obviously went to the hometown school where their classroom is, might have made the Sham plush himself. Azrael, however, isn't ever stated to be any kind of master toy maker. If he made this plush, it would make sense that this wasn't his first crack at it. What if there was another version, a prototype of this plush that Azrael made and subsequently abandoned? Think about it, Asgore's whole thing in this game is longing for the past, clinging on to his broken family and feeling cast aside. Wouldn't it make sense that he was carrying around and talking sentimentally in this scene to a toy that his son made as a kid when the family was still together, something that is now abandoned similarly to him? Considering Friend's connections to the secret bosses, it would fit perfectly with the pattern established by Jevil and Spamton and Ram of these discarded and abandoned objects. If this pattern is to continue, and Friend is indeed a discarded object within Asgore's house, it would make him the perfect candidate for the secret boss of the upcoming Chapter 5. Now, there is, however, one massive cat-shaped elephant in the green room. If Friend is just a regular object like most Darkners, how is he able to appear in all the Dark Worlds, much like Ralsei? Well, there are a few possible explanations for this, albeit admittedly flimsy, but just roll with me here. It might just be that this is, for whatever reason, a property that some Darkners possess, maybe due to some specific emotion being implanted on them or something, or maybe these other appearances are just imprints of Friend, or he's like astral project himself to appear briefly in these Dark Worlds, and we'll finally meet the real Friend in the field of pink and gold. Or another explanation could be the Black Shard. We learn in this scene that for some reason Asgore is also carrying around a Black Shard, so maybe the shard, likely infused with the power of the night, somehow powers Friend. It could literally be part of the plush for all we know. I think based on this scene at the end of chapter 3, the knight seems to be able to sustain a form of pure darkness even in the light world, so it's not totally out there that a darkener with even just a part of its power could move between different dark worlds and do all this other weird stuff like appearing and disappearing at will. Now that's just a few thoughts I have about Friend, but we'll have to wait and see what happens in chapter 5. That being said, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, comment down below, join my Discord linked in the description. I'll see you later. Peace.